every now and then we just walk to the studio and we talking. And we ain't have no subject today, so we just talking. So hey, y'all with us to do. So welcome back. Freak Nick
documentary coming out. By the time y'all hear this, it's here. But it's funny because both of us are Atlanta natives. And
so you know what? Because this is just literally, again, we just in the studio talking. We decided to record this. I would get to do something that I have not been able to do.
What's that?
I get to talk about Freak Nick. The story behind Freak Nick.
All right, then.
And the reason why I love my daddy so much, my father, shout out to my dad, Stephen Muhammad. And matter of fact, I'm going to put this up on Cocktail and Conversation. I'm going to put these articles. We're going to find out articles. My father is the reason almost why they ride at Greenbrier Mall that year.
What? Oh, man. Wait a minute. This got juicy.
Right. But my father's not on that side of the documentary. My father will be on the side of what happened behind the scenes. If you think you know, you don't know type stuff.
Yeah.
So he was organizing Freak Nick. He was when they were trying to, I don't say berate the students, make some acting, get them out the streets. But his idea was to create an atmosphere that they can get out of the streets and do something. Mm-hmm. So if y'all remember the Civic Center, my father set up a concert to happen over at the Civic Center in the parking lot in the back.
Okay.
And he had some artists that were coming. However, the day of the concert, when everyone's lined up.
Exactly. You can't hear because of the culture of the city.
The hip hop that's here.
Exactly.
You take all the entertainment that's here. Yeah. All those.
It's the black folks. I'm not gonna be politically correct. It's the black atmosphere. Let's stop the. Let's stop.
Come on.
Because honestly, you don't go to the aquarium to see the tank. You go to see the fish. And see, that's the problem what's going on with hip hop, and that's the problem that's going on with Atlanta and most cities that's going on. You've taken the culture out of it. You know what happens when you take the people out of a city? We call them ghost towns.
I know.
Because here's the thing. When you take a thing out of itself, right? Let's take that same thing. We go to the aquarium. You take out all of what made it what it is and just put in goldfish. Ain't nobody coming to see no goldfish.
Really? I don't like the title, The First Black, because we are in 2023.
Ain't it sad that we still having the
that
first
we still
this,
have the first black
and
this,
the first that
and the first that, and as a child, some child is sitting up here looking is like, what the hell? How is it 2023 and we just got the first black this person and the first black that person?
The first black grocery store. And
right. How was this still? What have you been doing all this time? And it doesn't put the real depiction or the real understanding behind why this is the first black.
Exactly. Love to hear, and I love to adhere to wisdom of the elderly. And we really need to go back to that because they would consult the elders because they had the wise knowledge. They knew the way. And she said, you know what? They can't get rid of us all. Niggas gonna have to leave.
I knew you were about to say that.
But black folks will stay. And the thing is, some things need to be eradicated.
Come on,
Let's
brother.
be real, bro. Us black people alone cannot change things for the better because niggas and black folks are totally different. If, let's say, you give everybody in Atlanta $1 million, niggas gonna rob somebody for
what
$1
niggas
million.
gonna try to get, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And it's the same thing with the hood. When they gentrified the hood, if we would have come in and tried to do the same thing that they're doing with the neighborhoods, they would have stole all your material out the yard. They would have been driving down the street, selling, going at the dope man house with your stuff. They're not touching those white folks' stuff. And the thing is, it's a double-edged sword, right? Because black people are not the only ones affected. There are a lot of elderly people, there are white people who cannot afford where they were staying. It's not just a black and white, and that's the sad part about it. It's not just a black and white issue. It's multi-level, right? Because there are people, I know people who had 100% disability benefits from the VA that cannot afford where they were staying for the past decade.
We have bigger things to worry about, but at the same time,
we still got to worry about what's in our face.
Right. That's what I'm saying. The distractions. Like, I love this Freaknik thing. We're going to tie this back to this. But I remember my father was when I was having a discussion with him the other week, and he was talking about, all of a sudden he said, you know what, this ain't nothing but bread and circus. Bread and circus is when you look up in history, when a society is getting ready to fall, mostly a country like Rome and whatever, but any society when it's getting ready to fall, what those in power start doing, feeding the people bread and circus.
Yeah.
Entertainment and politics as a distraction for whatever is going on, because you're not focusing on, it's a fire over here.
Yep.
But I'm dealing with TikTok, Instagram, the latest dance move, the music that's coming out, what happened on this show,
Movies,
this, that. So I'm not paying attention to the fire, and the fire is getting closer. Everything is going on as a distraction to keep you away from what's going on. Like, it's right now, they're dealing with the economy and the separation of the American dollar. What they said, I saw somebody online talking about China and Russia over there giving out chains, like they start a brand new music label. They're giving out chains to each other because they're coming together, and we're not even paying attention. Yeah. Like, the fall of the American dollar is the catalyst that changes everything.
This is Tim Newbud, New Bars Hargrove, Cocktails and Conversations. Tune in every Friday, 7 p.m. on all streaming platforms. Tell somebody about it.